Acts of Blood is a beat-em-up, third-person action game that focuses on fast-paced, brutal hand-to-hand combat. The fighting in this game is very similar to the older Batman Arkham games. You have multiple enemies trying to attack you and you can counter these enemies. There's also weapons that you can pick up, or the enemies will drop weapons and you can pick them up. You can also do crazy finishes when they are low health, and if you ever heard that bass boost sound, it is not me. It's just something that happens every time I level up. It's kind of like I've got a subwoofer in my car. So this game is kind of similar to Sifu. However, I actually got Sleeping Dogs vibes from this game. You can't use the environment to your advantage, but the fighting style here is very similar to what you would see in Sleeping Dogs. And just to mention that this game is not released, but there is a demo on Steam and I highly recommend you check out the demo. This game is extreme fun. So many weapons you can use, all different animations, you've got finishers, different animations again. So like I said before, you can level up and there are perks. So every time you level up you will get a perk point and you can spend it on whatever the options are. I spent all of mine to do with leg work and knee work and trying to really do lots of blunt damage with my legs. Just look at this takedown finisher. I went full Rey Mysterio on these guys. So it's not just enemy after enemy. There are ways to go from A to B, and there's in this case parkour. It just changes it up from being always combat, always fighting. It's a really good addition and it really it does its job. So sometimes in these combat groups you will have like high priority enemies that you need to take out. In this case, the people with the guns. It also is like Batman in that aspect. It adds a challenge to the game and in my opinion is a great addition. However, letting the player pick up the weapon and actually use the weapon feels completely off. I dislike this a lot. It doesn't match the game, but we don't need to pick them up, so it's fine. I'm sure it has its place. I'm sure someone might like it and it's a different playstyle. Oh yeah, and this death pit is awesome. This is Batman Arkham Asylum's peak. It's just so chaotic. There's enemies attacking enemies. There's enemies attacking you. You've got to dodge everything or you're gonna die. After killing so much enemies, you will get this power up and it basically lets you deal a lot more damage. I'm able to kill these guys so easily, so effortlessly. There are arcade aspects to this game. So here is a boss of the demo and I shoot him with my gun and use up all the free bullets. Again, it's so cheap, but you know, I had it, so why not? This game does have a healing mechanic. It takes a few seconds. There is an animation and in which this time you can be getting hit. So the link for this game is in the description. Please go and check it out. It's actually so fun to play this game. It's like Sifu, Batman combined. Now it doesn't have the developer team that those games have, but this is still a charm to play.